fait le grand tour justement pour pas que je spoil le camp. Parce que j'ai exploré hein, la zone, mais putain, alors toi par contre la Shogun, je te jure que je te retrouverai. Et tous les autres qui ont perdu leur Gnosis, c'est moi-même qui te l'arracherai le Gnosis. Je te le jure. Bon, allons-y. Bonjour messieurs. Enfin bonsoir plutôt.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Très bonne idée. « 200 mètres. Cette fois, je vais y aller à pied. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Des bandits, des bandits, des bandits. Rien de bien intéressant. Il y a encore des bandits, dont un... Alors, le bandit, mais c'est un bandit électro, celui-là. Alors lui, par contre, je l'évite, parce que je suis dans la flotte. Putain. Évidemment. Alors, oui, vous avez vu aussi, j'ai... Putain, j'ai besoin de me défouler sur un connard. Voilà. Je t'apprends le respect, enfoiré. Voilà. Putain, mais c'est pas vrai qu'il y en a d'autres. Allons-y. Ah. Observons-les par derrière. Sakamoto et Haruhi Shiro. Alors. Messieurs.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Allez vite sur le front. Putain, c'est à Chai. Ah ouais, mais c'est hyper à Chai. Bon, c'est pas grave, j'ai un point de TP juste à côté. Donc je vais en profiter tout de suite. Hop. Bah, allons-y vite. Non, je vais faire le tour plutôt. Bon, jamais. Hop. Merde, des Bluto. Il est costaud en plus, hein. C'est un Bruto. Un Bruto à hache quoi. Oh, c'est quoi tout ce cristal? Mais comment j'ai pu? Putain, mais j'ai besoin de tant de cristal que ça, moi. Putain, et Putain, mais comment j'ai fait pour louper du cristal pareil? Débile. J'ai besoin de morceaux d'améthyste pour les nouvelles armes, hein, je rappelle. C'est pour ça que je casse ce minerai. Comment j'ai fait pour louper un... Ah, quelqu'un.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Pas mal. Pas mal du tout. Allez, j'ai encore besoin de me défouler sur quelqu'un. Est-ce que vous voulez bien m'accompagner?
Show me what you've got.
I need to train harder.
Vengeance will be mine!
I've been rested.
Voilà. Ok, j'avoue, il faut que je trouve un moyen de faire des fanarts de tout ce que j'ai pu faire dans l'aventure. Ou des petites idées à la con que j'ai en tête. De tous les trucs d'aventure. Putain, c'est un Xiao. T'épayes. Oh. Et si t'as un œil divin? Pas d'œil divin. Fais chier. Je m'attendais à ce qu'il ait quelque chose.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle.
C'est pas grave.
So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
Tout à fait.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference.
T'as pas idée.
I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're
J'ai des renforts de mon
rarer
stade
than
et
ever.
de Liu.
The fact
Liu,
we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too.
Du calme, du
I
calme, du
couldn't
calme.
help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Pas du tout.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree.
Tout à fait.
You
Enfin,
have to let
non.
me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
alors. C'est par où? Au fort Fujitu. Eh ben, vous savez quoi? On va y aller par là. Mais je suis écœuré de la façon dont on s'est fait rétamer. Je suis écœuré parce qu'en vrai, on aurait pu se le faire. J'aurais pu y arriver. Mais non. Passer le quart des points de vie, c'est foutu. Tu peux plus rien faire. Et c'est frustrant. Putain, des fatouilles ici. Parez-vous, bande de salopes. Parez-vous. Je veux même pas vous voir. Je veux pas entendre parler de vous et de vos conneries.
Let's begin.
Shut up! Beg for mercy. Shut up!
Voilà. Merde. Merde. Je me suis bloqué. Comment j'ai fait mon compte? Au score. Ah non, c'est bon. J'ai eu peur. Je m'étais coincé comme un débile. Hop, le coffre, même s'il n'y a rien, c'est toujours des primogèmes et des... Toujours des gemmes, des points d'aventure, bref, on va en profiter.
Beg for mercy. More speed. Flood of frost. Eye for an eye. Got you.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Shudder. This got you.
J'avais prévenu que j'avais besoin de me défouler. Donc je me défoule. Point barre. Donc le camp il est là. Passons par la grande porte, hein, autant. D'accord. Bien, 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 bien. Bien le bonjour. Je viens me joindre à la résistance. Oh, putain, mais il est classe en plus. Gourou.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, c'est un
This is
géo.
no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Laisse-moi te parler de la saisie du sentier de Meuil.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City.
Voilà.
There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person.
Ouais, ouais.
Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
C'était moi.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Bien reçu.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand.
Mais la
I'll make sure
logistique,
you
c'est
get
très
a warm
important aussi.
Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Ah, ça c'est une excellente nouvelle. Alors, l'hôpital il est juste... Ah ouais, mais s'ils ils se couchent à l'extérieur, non mais c'est mauvais pour eux, là. Il faut choper les plaies. Et encore, au début, l'île elle était complètement sous la flotte, les éclairs et tout le bordel. Faut savoir, je vais vous montrer vite fait l'endroit. Parce que c'est un truc que j'ai beaucoup aimé. Rejoindre. Impression. Non, il est trop emmerdé. Oui. Allez. Non, ça veut pas. Bon, je vais faire le tour du coup. Ah, ok. Alors, regarde. Ici, il y a une putain de limite. Regardez. Ah, vous vous voyez ici. Ouais, merde. Inventaire. Voilà. Hop. Bon, regardez. Vous voyez, on a ici une putain de un putain de gouffre, une gorge, comme ils appellent ça. Il faut savoir en fait que c'était le coup de lame de la version divine de l'Archon Electro, on vient de se fight, contre le serpent géant que vous voyez là-bas, ça a encore sa carcasse là. Et en fait, il y avait un peu partout sur l'île des protections, en fait, des hôtels qui servent de protection, qui permettent en fait, de dissiper l'énergie électro, en fait, si vous voulez, et de ne pas générer des orages en permanence. Sauf qu'ils étaient complètement, ils étaient détraqués, enfin ils étaient abîmés, donc et en fait il y avait une quête qui nous demandait de réparer ces hôtels pour que l'hôtel soit complètement, pour que l'île soit complètement protégée en fait, en quelque sorte. Et du coup, voilà, donc ça c'est impressionnant. Et voilà, c'est juste un petit détail de lore, mais que j'ai beaucoup. Bah alors, c'est juste un détail de lore que j'avais beaucoup aimé. J'ai beaucoup aimé. Il y a des détails comme ça que tu aimes, c'est vraiment que tu peux découvrir comme ça. Donc c'est vraiment sympa. Hop. Pardon. Bien, messieurs, comment vous allez? Alors toi, apparemment c'est lui qui vous pas.
Is this a new recruit?
Tout à fait.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few
Tout à
days.
fait, soigne-toi.
Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer.
Je comprends.
But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Vous faites pas de soucis.
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Mais
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
j'ai ramené un hit de mon stade aussi.
Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Les deux fonctionnent visiblement.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Je vais rester sur la baie à crochet parce que il y avait pas des quêtes d'histoire mais des quêtes, enfin si des quêtes d'histoire en quelque sorte, c'est juste un scénario avec différents embranchements, donc c'est aussi sympa. Pas la quête histoire où tu vas d'un point A à un point B, ou peu importe ce que tu choisis, ça change pas. Là, tu avais 5 fins à chaque fois. Et dans cette quête, il y avait Barbara qui partait dans le domaine des à Mondstadt et qui nous disait ah, j'ai besoin de paix accrochées pour faire des onguents. Donc moi perso,
Thanks for your help.
ce serait une baie accrochée et plus prudent.
Oh, never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option.
Tout à fait.
I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on.
Preuve que c'est
It's a
efficace.
standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
T'inquiète, ça fait plaisir.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to cut that out, you know. Thanks again, Tepe. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now.
Ah, bien.
Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Bien. Pourquoi pas. Alors. Tir à l'arc, c'est là-bas. Parfait, allons-y. L'épisode sera un peu plus long, mais... Oh putain. Je le vois, le coffre. Deux secondes, je reviens. Je vais piller vos ressources et ensuite j'arrive. Aïe. Mais alors cette aura violette, c'est juste qu'on est affecté par un élément électro un peu trop virulent. Ah, comment je fais? Bon, tant pis. Je regarderai plus tard. Mais il y avait un truc volant, un électro qui volait là, c'est peut-être ça? Oui, sans doute, mais quand je vous dis, je regarderai plus tard. Hop. Ah oui, il y a un truc. Là, ça c'est sympa. Hop, c'est ça que je veux. Hop. Hop. Mais à quoi ça sert? En fait, tu vas convertir 150 unités de trucs, n'importe quoi, et à la fin, ça se convertit en récompense. Et putain, le plan karstique, ouais, pourquoi pas. Par contre, ça, les chaînes du chevalier, ça, en bleu, c'est bien. Les leçons et les conseils du héros et de l'aventurier, c'est cool. 40 000 moras, ça, c'est pas souvent que ça arrive. C'est plutôt une excellente nouvelle.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one
Bullseye?
hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight.
Carrément.
I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At
this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips?
J'ai une excellente
I promise
archère
not
avec
to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
D'accord, mais vous regardez bien.
You got it. We won't let you down.
Bien, les cibles pour réussir l'exercice d'entraînement. Faites attention. D'accord. Voilà.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking.
Oh shit!
There are so many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Bon. Oh shit! Mais ils sont vraiment ramenés jusqu'ici. Allez, barrez-vous!
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here?
C'était très drôle.
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see. Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead...
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
Faire la logistique, c'est le truc le plus important dans une guerre. Foire ta logistique, et c'est foutu. C'est pour ça qu'on dit dans une guerre, faut toujours s'attaquer au ravitaillement. Uniquement pour ça, tu fous en l'air le ravitaillement, toute la logistique des ennemis, et vous allez les affaiblir au fur et à mesure. C'est une chose qu'il faut. C'est une chose qu'il faut. Et c'est très bien au final. Donc la logistique est très importante, c'est hyper important même.
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warriors' will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Reste calme. Honnêtement, si tu restes dans la logistique, tu pourrais même obtenir un œil divin. Aider les autres en leur donnant obtenir un œil divin juste en faisant de la logistique. Ça serait très très bien. Ça serait très bien. Il y en a un qui donnait juste à manger aux autres. Parfait. La logistique, c'est tout pareil. En plus, tu te bats pour une bonne cause. Au final, tu feras tes preuves. Hein. Là, tu y arriveras parfaitement même.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
Shit.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Oui, là je suis d'accord. Allez sur le front, allons-y. Et évidemment la place de Natsuchi, évidemment. Non, ça c'est que des ennemis basiques. Qui sont pas intéressants. Là-bas. Oh shit! Oh la quantité d'ennemis qu'il y a! Par contre, ça craint.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. all who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! I'll never surrender her to you! The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. What are you
Mon
doing
devoir.
here?
Mon devoir.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Quand tu veux.
Oh well, we meet again. This time, I won't let you get away.
Quand tu veux.
I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there is little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
J'accepte. Non, juste contre un soldat de base. Oh. Allez, amène-toi. Voilà. Encore un? Oh, 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 oh. Les pégus.
Remove all threats to eternity, by order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Bien, il y en a un qui se débrouille un peu mieux.
Take this!
Il est plus résistant.
I won't forget this.
Oh. Tu me plais.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up! Windblade!
Putain, il a ça en plusieurs faces.
Clear cut! Allow me to strike first. Show me what you've got. I dare you. Slide. Clear cut. Don't hold back.
Je te retiens pas, c'est ce que je fais.
Watch your step. Show me what you've got. I need to train harder.
Oh.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose.
Bah tiens.
Soldiers, attack!
Ah.
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Ouais. Oh, une archère. Oh, je tire dans le dos.
No!
Stand firm! Hold the line!
Oh. Qu'est-ce que... Oh.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Ouais, casse-toi. Il est de retour.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've
Vite,
gathered!
oh. Quoi? Ils ont recruté l'équipage du cru.
We meet again, old friend.
Wow.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Wow. Ok, ils ont recruté. Elle a recruté l'équipage du cru. Waouh, trop bien. Oh my.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first
Putain, je
time
me suis
you're hearing
bouffé
that
la
title.
foudre, putain.
To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
Excusez-moi, je me suis fait frapper par la foudre. Est-ce que vous pouvez appeler Barbara, s'il vous plaît? J'ai quelques brûlures au 3e degré. Vous pouvez m'aider? Ah putain, ça c'est un truc frustrant. Tu fais une quête, tu fais le dialogue, tu prends je parle à un gosse, véridique, je parle à un gosse devant sa baraque, je me prends la foudre, fin du dialogue, je me retrouve sur le toit sur le toit de la baraque. Du coup, j'ai pas suivi, il fait chier. Est-ce que vous avez un plan? Donc, c'est Sangonomiya Kokomi. D'accord, c'est elle la chef. Eh ben, très bien. Est-ce que vous avez un plan? Pas du tout.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya?
Avec
Although the
plaisir.
Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Avec plaisir.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Oh oui, tu peux
Goro,
m'accompagner.
thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenary to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight
for the future of Inazuma.
Ok, où est-ce que je me suis retrouvé? Putain, mais je me suis retrouvé à perpète les oies, quoi, mais bordel de merde. Et c'est maintenant que ça s'arrête. Putain, foutage de gueule. Et du coup, on n'a plus rien. Ah, j'ai fini la quête. Ah, non. Ah. Ah. Ah non. Ah, c'est frustrant, ça. Ah. Ah. Non, mais ça veut dire qu'on n'a plus rien pour le moment? Ah. Bah quand même, si la quête vous a plu, parce que c'est possible, hein, le pouce bleu, le commentaire, ça me fait super plaisir. La cloche pour ne rien louper du prochain contenu. Le Discord officiel, vous connaissez, hein, vous connaissez tout ce qu'il faut que vous fassiez. Moi, je vous dis du coup, bah, à la prochaine. Je sais pas du tout quand est-ce que je vais pouvoir continuer. Ils nous ont pas annoncé quoi que ce soit, donc je verrai bien. Je suis sur le cul, donc je verrai bien. Je verrai bien. Je verrai bien ce qui va se passer. Et puis voilà, hein. De toute façon, je peux pas faire grand chose d'autre. Hein. Je peux pas faire grand chose d'autre. Allez, je vous dis à la prochaine, tout le monde. Je pense que d'ici la prochaine fois, je pense que j'aurai bien avancé dans la recherche, dans l'exploration des îles. Peut-être même fini quelques quêtes en plus, les quêtes secondaires. Je continuerai dans ce côté-là. De toute façon, j'ai pas bien le choix. C'est que ça que je puisse faire. Donc, je verrai bien. Allez. Je vous dis à la prochaine, du coup, tout le monde, pour la suite de nos aventures. Allez, à la prochaine.